Hey YouTubers, this is part 2 of my fall drive to Ontonagon and Michigan's beautiful UP. I'm going to ramble about my thoughts and views on RV YouTube videos. There'll be an edited ramble and during drive talking. My GoPro 7 Silver doesn't support a lapel mic. For those that watch along, you may notice this audio is now better because I bought an external mic. Hope you enjoy.
I think this is an area right here where I saw a moose and a calf. Yep, it was that open field, I think. Somewhere in this general area.
Please don't give up. I promise I'm going to get to my thoughts on why I make my RV travel videos the way I do.
In Riper State Park. Sorry all that window was open. What I was saying in back in that area is where I saw a moose a few years ago with a baby calf, which is redundant because a calf is obviously a baby. And that was Van Riper State Park. Somewhere around in here I saw a moose. Lake Michigami, beautiful big lake. I believe it to be the largest inland lake in the UP, but again, don't quote me. That's enough. Pretty, right? When I look at the viewfinder, I can't even really see the camper in front of me, which is only about 50 feet, 60, I don't know, 3-4 car lengths. But it is October 11th, so place your bets on what day you're seeing this. I will say at best November 11th. At best.
So when I'm using the GoPro 7 Silver that doesn't have a lapel mic, you have to keep in mind I'm driving a 21-year-old Class B van. But I do hope this is an improvement to my built-in laptop mic.
Alright, this is Lance. Kiki's on the cooler now. I don't know what you did back there. It might have been bad.
This topic came to my mind because when I got back from this long trip, I actually watched some other YouTubers' videos, which I normally don't do because I'm so busy with my life and my own travels and then editing my videos that I really just don't have time for it. But when I watched them, it kind of confirmed my thoughts on my style and why I like it. There are people out there that are far more popular than I. I know that I have quite a few subscribers, but my views aren't very high. And I attribute that to my style and my intentional style. I watched some of those other people's videos and I saw a trend where it was like, okay, I camped out in this woodsy area. Then I'm not even going to really tell you where it is, but it was free, so I boondocked. And then here's me driving. And then a second later, they're showing a place, an area that I know, and I'm like, well, you're 300 miles away and you didn't show anything. Where I guess I try to make it more like a travel channel kind of thing and show people places they can go, because I've never personally saw this about being all about me. I guess I'm that disembodied head that speaks in my YouTube videos because I don't really like being on camera. I've never seen the point in doing a box in box where down in the corner, here's a picture of me driving while I'm talking. I don't get that. I'd rather show you stuff like this where you go, that's a nice area. Look, he's in Berga. I could go to Berga. But again, I understand it's not as popular as the other stuff, and I'm going to tell you why.
Berga State Park still has some campers in there. Not a great location, but the leaves were beautiful in there.
Okay, so one of the main differences I see with mine and some others is the whole drama thing. Drama sells, drama gets views, all that good stuff. I don't do drama. I don't like drama. I don't want drama. I don't want to watch other people's drama. I don't want to share any drama I have. A lot of people will do videos about they were treated badly at a campground or the cops were bothering them. I don't do videos on that because maybe I'm lucky or put out a different vibe. I've never had that happen to me, so there's nothing for me to talk about. So that's one of my main differences, is I just don't like the drama. I also do my videos, I go someplace and do a video. I don't go someplace to do a video, if that makes sense. Many people do that.
Ojibwa campground on the right. Stayed there. Talk about it every time I get near it. No, elf boy, I know where I'm going. Kiki, you can't jump up there while we're driving. We're pulling off in like a mile here. Not even. At the Pines, we're gonna get gas. Now I saw it was 192 in Lance, and it was 202 back there. This place is always the cheapest. I'll be upset if it's not. Not like lose my mind upset. No, you can't go up right now. 192. Better than 225 and 229. All right, I don't know about all you YouTubers. Her tank, she put like 40 gallons in there. Kiki got up on a coffee pot by herself, which is good. Easy, Eduardo. Good boy. All right, right into the sun. All right, road construction. It's a cheese grater. Shouldn't last too awful long, right? All right, there's the Ojibwa casino campground. Can't tell if there were any campers there. There was one, I think. 40 miles to Ontonagon. We'll catch up. Oh, sun's hot. GoPro, stop recording. Kaboom colors. Kaboom.
So in fact, this video that I'm talking over right now is a little bit different than my normal, because even though when I go on my RV trips, I talk to tons of people, but I never put anybody on camera. Even still, like I was traveling to many places with this friend, never put on camera, because I just don't feel the need. That's not for me. I don't know why, it's just not for me. I think that's because it goes back to, I've never seen this about being about me. I've seen it as being about others and where they can go. And I know a lot of people on YouTube share a lot of information, so a viewer can build a bond with that person. And I'm more of a private person. I don't really do that kind of stuff. I kind of have my real life, and a YouTube life is kind of different. In fact, I have never once said to anybody when I'm traveling, hey, I do YouTube videos. I've had a lot of people that have seen the videos that come up and talk to me, and it's always a little odd, but it's still cool. But I don't do that. I don't travel to make videos. I travel, and oh, by the way, I make videos. So obviously, for those that have seen my videos before and watch along, because there is a core group, which I really like, having like a base of people that enjoy the way I do it. I'm thorough. I'm redundant. I go on too long. I think if you ever watch a movie that you really love or a movie that you really hate, the person that never gets the credit they deserve is an editor. And I could sure use an editor, because a lot of people will make a video of like a waterfall and it'll be 20 seconds. Where me, for some reason I feel it needs to be 10 minutes. And that's just not popular for everybody. But again, it goes back to my wanting to do more in depth and doing things the way I want to do them for me. Because if it's not fun, I don't understand why anybody would make YouTube videos. And I don't do those all day, a day in the life of videos. I tend to break mine down by topic and have certain topics. So that way, if you click on it, you know what you're going to get, and you can either choose to watch or not watch.
Didn't plan to come back, but it's still pretty.
Although this is a little bit different than normal, I know that I show far more driving probably than any other RV YouTube channel out there. And I know going in it's not for everybody. This time I left it at normal speed so you could see the leaves and the color changes, and that at this point they've actually lost a lot of leaves. But normally I do it, or I speed it way up and I put some music over it, which, here's a little helpful hint. You can go into the settings when you're watching a video and slow it down if you want to see it slowed down. But I do that because I think a lot of people forget when you're RVing, you drive a lot. You go a lot of places. It's like I referred to earlier in my little ramble here. You know, I watch somebody else and they do a video of them waking up in the woods where they hid out for a night, and then 20 seconds later they're 300 miles away. Well, you did a lot of driving, and people should know if they're getting into it that you're going to do a lot of driving.
I sure could go for some sugar plums.
And I do it this way because I used to have to travel that way, where you just drive, and then you realize you miss so much. If you drive through a state in a day, don't really claim you saw anything because you didn't. And I like to show people thoroughly, I guess. And now in my travels, I like to slow down and see things. I don't boondock much, so I don't show that because I travel with pets, and I think I got a responsibility to keep them safe. And I'm not one to sit around. I like to get them safe, and off I go wandering.
Turn on to 26 here.
Turn left. Anyone up for a candy cane run?
I also never want to come off as contrived. Like, I know I'm actually like a pretty funny person in real life, but I never want to try to force it. You see other people do that, and it's like you're just trying too hard. So I'm comfortable in my own skin. I don't need to do that. And I also will never, ever, ever ask or accept money from people. And people that do that, I'm just not into that at all. Now, at the same time, I understand that that's how some people are making their living, so I don't begrudge anybody that. I just don't do it.
Ontonagon Township. All right. Back in Ontonagon. It does feel weird to be back. Totally unplanned. My friend stopped at a big park to let her dog run around, because they got leash and chain rules here. But I'm going to keep going on. Get my campsite. Same one I had. I got her the same one she was in. I don't remember what I said already. I called this morning. They told me they were almost full last night, and then 30 people left today, and the same sites we had before were available, so that made it easy. My plan is 2-3 nights tops, because I'll feel better that I got her here. The car made it, so that's a decent sign that she can tow it without any issues.
I'm also aware of my format. Personally, I can't stand watching videos on my cell phone. I'm more of a laptop, sometimes TV person. And I know that my format, the way I do videos, does not translate well onto a cell phone. If you want to get a lot of those views, that's where you put your own face on there and do that. But I just try to do things the way I like to watch them. And I think that's the best way. And in no way was I ever on here trying to badmouth how other people do it. Everybody's got their way, and this is mine.
By about this time last year, a lot of the park was closed. My spot's open, but I'm gonna park here and move the cone. I'll let you look at beautiful Lake Superior for a minute. Vinny, I gotta get out, get off me. He's jumping around. You're ready to be done moving, aren't you, brother? Yes, sir. I will happily say this. No wind coming off that lake, which is beautiful, because it was kind of windy driving here.
So those were some of my thoughts behind the process. Hope you enjoyed and have a great and wonderful day. Oh, P.S. If you have any questions or ramble topics, let me know. I'll include them in a video.